Hey, good morning everybody. Richard Plemons, Plemons Lawn and Landscape. So we're back at it again today. We're on our bigger properties. This is more of that old country mowing you guys see me do a lot of, so we do a ton of it. You live in a rural area like we do, you don't get a whole lot of those super nice yards. A lot of people, and I think I mentioned it before, I get a lot of guys always saying, well, you get those really nice yards. No, the really nice yards are the ones y'all see. So we got a ton of everything, but the nice ones are the ones you see the most, you know, the real nice sodded yards. But anyway guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about the Kujo Yardwear. These shoes, I've had them now for right at 3-4 weeks, almost a month now, and I tell you, I'm highly impressed with them. I wear out shoes. I've gone through, usually I go through 2 or 3 pair a season. These have got a month on them now. They're getting good and comfortable. The soles are still good, got good traction on wet heels. You know, this time of year, well, usually early spring, but for us it's kind of run all the way up into July now. Still getting a lot of rain, but you know, on wet heels they do very well. I'm impressed. I get good traction on the heel when I'm walking. Don't have any problems. So I'm happy at that point. The price tag's pretty well in line for what I normally spend on a pair of shoes every year. So I mean, they're not overly priced. Of course, you can find discount codes from a few guys. They got the discount codes, and that you know, can help you a little bit. Knocks about 10% off of your order. But I'll show you a little bit here. As you can see on mine, you know, they are kind of a, I guess you would say a mid high, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a low top, not really a high top, but they are brown, you know, from grass and dirt and stuff. A lot of guys, you know, you guys wash your shoes every day. I'm not one of those guys that don't have the time. I'm always on the move. So, but another thing that I wear is these sock protectors. Martine down in Australia sent me those for mowing and growing, and I tell you what, those help tremendously to keep the grass out of inside of your shoes when you're weed eating. So that's really nice. Those have been a lifesaver. My wife loves Martine for that, because when she goes to wash my laundry and my socks every night, you know, I've got so much grass in my socks that she pretty much just throws them away. I mean, you can't get it out. The washing machine's not going to get it out, so she pretty much just throws them away. So she's happy that I've got those. Martine sent those to me about a month ago, so I give her a pair. But anyway, back to the Kujo Yardwear. They've got gray and lime green. They've got black and lime green. I think they've come out with an all black color now. So these shoes have been phenomenal. I mean, they keep my feet dry when it's wet out. They breathe really well. My feet don't sweat quite as bad in them as they would if I was wearing boots. So comfortable. A few people have had issues, they said, with the back little strap breaking on them when they go to pull the shoe on. I don't really use that when I put shoes on anyway, so you know, it didn't really bother me any. It's not an issue. It's a non-issue for me. So they do have, like I said, a mesh side on them. They have a leather toe and leather bottom, boot-like sole on them, tennis shoe-like top. So if you guys get a chance to get a pair, you won't regret it. I really like mine. Like I said, I've had them for a month now, and you can kind of see what they look like after a month. How they're dirty, but they're broke in. They're comfortable, and you can still see the soles on them are in really good shape. So I can't complain with them. I really like them. So if you guys are looking for a good shoe to wear in lawn care, the Kujo Yardwear makes a fantastic product. So and you know, once these do wear out, I'll eventually buy another pair. So, and the way I look at shoes is, like I said, I usually buy 2 or 3 pair a season. If I can get a full season out of these, then I will buy another pair. You know, if I can get a full season, I mean, that's lasted longer than any shoe that I've had so far, then if I can get a full season. So, but anyway, guys, we're gonna get back at it. I got some weed eating to do. I'm getting behind here. David's outrunning me, so I've got him running the weed eater on this backyard over here. He's been mowing with the walk behind, and I've been mowing with the stand on. So see if we can kind of get some You can kind of see some stripes. This grass is mostly all weeds. There's no maybe a little fescue in it, but for the most part it's all weedy grasses and everything. So but you can look back here behind us and you can kind of see what the little focus in. You can see a little stripe action going on back there. So that's from the walk behind. I know I've got a review. Like I said, we've got that coming up. We've got most of it already filmed and just hadn't had time to get it edited. So we're going to get it put together. We got the Wabong review coming up this week. That will come out this week. So everybody's looking forward to that one. And you can see the mower here. I mean, we're putting that bad boy through its paces. We've had it for about 2.5, 3 months now, and we're absolutely wearing that thing down. I mean, it's getting used every day, and it's just a plugging right along. So I'm pretty impressed with it. So, but you'll see more on the review of that one, the things I like and the things I don't like. So anyway, guys, we're gonna get back at it. Like I said, I'm getting behind here. We'll see you guys shortly.
Don't feel fucking at me. 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 Come on. Don't feel fucking at me. Don't feel fucking at me. Come on. Don't feel fucking at me. Don't feel fucking at me. Don't feel fucking.
Alright, so we got another one knocked out. That lawn there is, it's actually a bi-weekly lawn, and when we first started this property, they didn't have much for grass. They'd had Bermuda there before, but they didn't treat the lawn, didn't do anything with it, and so the grass was pretty sparse every time we'd mow it. But since we started fertilizing and treating the yard, they got some pretty thick Bermuda now. However, the problem with that, how's it? I'm putting my earplugs up. The problem with them treating that lawn now is every time we come every 2 weeks, it is extremely overgrown and extremely long, extremely wet, and just extremely hard to cut. So we've now contacted the customer, and basically we're either gonna have to pay extra to do the property now that they want it treated, and before they didn't want anything done, just mow and go. Now they're wanting the yard to look good, and so now they're wanting to add all the extra work that it's taken for us to do the property. So that means we're gonna have to either raise the price or we're gonna have to go to weekly cuts. So I mean, that's gonna be their only option at this point. You know, we're either gonna raise the price or we're gonna go to weekly cuts, or we're gonna have to tell them to find somebody else to do the property, because at this point now we're starting to lose money because we're spending more time on it. And I know we've talked about it before, you know, your time is valuable. It's worth something, and if you're not making enough money to pay your bills, to pay your employees, and take care of your equipment, and not making at least, you know, you got to be above that break-even point. If you're not above that break-even point into making money, then it's not worth doing. So you can't be afraid to say no. So this will be the last cut until we find out if they want to go to weekly or every 2 weeks. So, but anyway, guys, we got more to do. We got rain coming.
Those are some big drops at first.
Oh God, it rained hard. we're soaked to the bone. I mean, you can kind of see back there what was mowing, but I didn't video simply because it's a freaking monsoon. Wait, are you soaked?
I'm soaked.
I am soaked. I mean, it is hammering. I mean, it is flat out hammering, like pouring piss out of a boot. But it's one of those showers that's gonna pop up and then pour like crazy for 15 minutes, and then an hour from now the sunshine will be back out, and then it'll rain again this afternoon and just pour again. It's just, we've had this all summer long, and it's rained so hard. I mean, the yards, we didn't get any rain at all last week. It's the first week we've not had a drop of rain the whole week. We was able to mow without any kind of issues, but the yards were still soaking wet. We've had so much rain this year, and even with, you know, heat indexes and, you know, feel like temperatures pushing over 105 degrees, it was still wet. It just wasn't drying up. So, but anyway, guys, we're gonna try to mow some more. We're gonna go to the next one. David over here slinging his hat out. He's
Soaked.
You can't get it out, can you?
No, it's stuck.
You have to go home and change your underwear. They're soaking wet.
Oh yeah, they are.
So, but anyway, guys, we're gonna head to the next one and try to dry off in the meantime. See you, fellas. All right, that's it, guys. You can see it's still raining. We got rained out today, so we completed about I think we got 6 properties done before the rain come in, and we had about 6 more to go. So we got halfway through our day, and halfway through our day it just started pouring. The last 2 yards we done in the pouring rain, and it was starting to get too wet that we were starting to put ruts and tracks in the yard. So we decided we'd go ahead and call it in for the day. Tomorrow's schedule, you know, makes it pretty easy for us to catch up. Tuesday we have set up just solely for our condo, and we take care of the condos on Tuesdays. And so what we can do tomorrow, then it takes us about 4.5–5 hours. It's our short day of the week. It works out really good. We use that extra time for any days like this. So, you know, a lot of you guys who have rainouts, you know, as long as you don't have a ton of rainouts, you know, 3 or 4 in a week, then you're okay. If you only have one like us, if we get rained out one day, we can always move it to a Tuesday and get it taken care of. And so tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to get the condos taken care of, and once we finish those condos up, we're going to finish up today's route, which was, like I said, 6 more yards. You know, adds 3 or 4, 5 hours to our day, and get everything finished up. So, but anyway, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share our videos and help us continue to grow. And, you know, without you guys watching our videos and supporting us, we can't do what we love to do, and that's create some content for you guys. I know a lot of times it ain't much, and it's, you know, just simple, just us riding around on lawnmowers, but hey, we enjoy doing it, and we like bringing you guys along with us and showing you what we do. So, but anyway, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video.